Okwesithathu kunabantu abashonile la amaqala abo angaphenywanga ngendlela eyiyo kusuka October, November, December last year kwashona abantu abawu-11 la bawu-4 kuphela abantu ababoshiwe. Ngakho-ke sizoletha ithimba labaseshi aba-detectives abazosebenza ukuphenya la macala la eDiepsloot kuphela esizobaletha ney'moto ey'ntathu a-dedicated detectives team ukuthi babe la. Izinto-ke lezo esezenzeka njengoba sila imoto ziyafika namhlanje, amaphoyisa more than 30, uTRT uyafika namhlanje, more than 20 uPOP uyafika namhlanje, umasipala uyafika, bese siletha kusasa ama-detectives, bese siyabuya sizokhuluma, sibuya namhlanje lwesithathu. NgoLwesihlanu sikhuluma nama-leaders enu, sikhulume ngo-reception. U-reception ngoba kuthiwa ikhona lehleli khona iy'gebengu ey'ningi. Lezo y'gebengu sokhuluma ne-leadership ukuthi labo abangekho emthethweni bakhishwa kanjani, kodwa asizukhuluma ngabo kuphela, sizokhuluma nangalabo ababagcinile, ababafakile, ababarentisayo ukuthi bayirentisa kanjani bona iy'gebengu. So into-ke sobuya-ke soyikhuluma nomphakathi-ke leyo, bese sisebenza lapho ukuya phambili. Upremium khona sikhulume ngezinye izinto, i-leadership yenu raise into ey'fana nemigwaqo, into ey'fana nokukhanya, into ey'fana ney'tolo engenawo amathuba. Masibuya-ke Friday sizobuya noMinister uMtwelethi okuyena odila ne-issue yama-immigration. Sizozama ukuthola uMinister we-small business ukuthi azokwazi ukukhuluma nani ukuthi niwathola kanjani amathuba lawa ekuthiwa avinjelwe abantu abangafanele ukuthi benze lawo mathuba. Sikwazi ukuthi sizosebenzisana, size nabo bonke abantu be-SARS, size nabantu be-Home Affairs. Umuntu ongenazo impepha zokuba sekhaya lapha angabi sekhaya lapha. So izinto-ke lezo esicelayo ukuthi siyekenike namhlanje senze lezi zinto eziwu-4 esiyibalayo, bese siyaqhubeka ukusebenzisana nomphakathi siya phambili. Sicela kanjalo-ke lezi zinto zenzeka njengoba sisuka la sehla la. Siyabonga. Basicelile i-leadership ukuthi bacela siyobona la ekuwele khona labantu ababulewe igebengu, sizokwazi ukudlula lapho siyobona lapho, bese sibona nale ndawo ekuthiwa ise-reception, kwenzeka ukuthi sazi ukuthi masibuya sizoshikaphi. Siyabonga. Sitetelanike sihambe siyabereka mo.
These murders happen.
We're bringing POP to be here, people from Metro. We're bringing a special detective team to come and deal with the outstanding and cold cases. We're bringing 16 more cars in the next 24 hours. But for those things to work, we'll have to work together with the community here. Hence, we're here Friday to make sure that we create that program going forward.
Minister, Minister, how long are these reinforcements going to be in place for? And the other issue that's been raised here is just the rot inside this particular police station. They want an overhaul of the entire police station, saying that it's corrupt to the core. How are you going to address that? As much as you bring in these reinforcements, the issue seems to be rooted within the Diepsloot police station.
How long it's going to be is what we'll have to discuss with the community. That will permanently assess together with the structures here. So when we agree and when the time comes where we agree that things have stabilized and everybody agrees, if they say permanently so, that will be an issue going forward. The question you raised, they did raise it, but they say there are good police here. They want those police to be reinforced and protected, and there are bad police here, real rotten. They use the same term that you are using, and that's why the National Commissioner is here, the Acting Provincial Commissioner is here. If communities raise issues and put those issues on the table, as the management and the ministry will have to act on those matters, but we'll have to go deep on it, investigate and work with the community, give us the real actual facts on the matters, and we act. And if we do find that it is so, definitely we will act.
Let me take a bottom question. Go ahead.
Minister, community members are claiming that oftentimes it's foreign nationals who are committing the crimes in the area, and even when they report the matter to the police, people get arrested and then the day after they're released. I mean, you did speak about Home Affairs or coming to the ground on Friday, but how do you intend to deal with this, I guess, as different departments on illegal foreign nationals, their arrests, and I guess making sure that there's justice, not just for those who are arrested, but the community as well?
Well, that's why the community will be involved. It's quite a big contingent of the leaders here, far beyond the councillors. Councillors are 4. There were almost more than 20 people that were there, different organizations, and they made a very good point to say they are not representing political organizations here. They are representing community. That's how we accept, that's how we look at them, that's how we're going to work with them. But the question you are asking will move from that meeting, because clearly we'll have to bring other stakeholders from the government. As I've said, that the Home Affairs will have to be here. We're thinking people like small business will have to be here. But also prosecution, because some of those people are not just let go by the police. There are quite a big number of people that are on bail and all that. So it will help, that kind of meeting, when we work on the medium and the long term. And this question you are asking, there will be more clarified from the meeting that will be taking place only 48 hours from now.
Colleagues, let's just take the last 2 questions.
Can
the
I
last 3
quickly
questions. The process here. Linda, go ahead, please.
Okay. Minister, with the rooting out of undocumented migrants, how are you going to make sure that, in fact, we don't see anti-xenophobic sentiments growing? Because we know Diepsloot, there's a history here of xenophobic attacks. How are you guarding against that? And doing so, within the confines of the law for the people of this community? Exactly so, that everything we do must be done within the lane of the law. Maybe hence one will be bringing the experts on that one. We are not the experts on the immigration and all. We are experts in dealing with criminals. Whether they are foreign nationals, whether they are South Africans, once they are criminals, we'll deal with them. For instance, one thing that was raised by the community here is that there is a place here called Section 1, which they feel illegal immigrants live there. But they also raise the issue that those people are renting. We want to know who are the landlords? Who are the landlords that give that accommodation to the people that are not supposed to be here? We need to see them. They need to be put on the table so that we deal with the whole system of having those illegal people, and then they cause the crime, as they say. But criminals are criminals, foreign or national. So but fully agree with you that the laws, the human rights and everything will still have to be observed and be respected. Hence we are bringing people that will help us in dealing with those matters, because police are not there to deal with immigration. There is a special department that deals with that.
All right, the last 2 questions. questions, Minister? Then
Yes, Minister, could you just take us through the numbers in terms of in recent months how many deaths have occurred or murders have occurred and how many arrests?
Well, for the weekend, it's between 5 and 7 people. That's what has prompted this situation. But the last quarter, which is from October until December, 11 people were killed and only 4 are arrested. So we do feel that the community has a case when they say there is no response to get the people that matter people here. It is on that score that National Commissioner is sending in the next 24 hours a dedicated detective team with the resources so that they concentrate. We believe that if he arrests the murderers, so the matter will go down.
all right. The last question from Ian here.
Thank you. Minister, this seems to be a broad issue, not only rooted in Diepsloot, in terms of even the corruption within the police force and even this issue of a lot of crime being committed by foreign nationals. I don't know if the new commissioner can even give us plans on how he's going to tackle this issue.
Thanks. Well, we heard what the community are crying about, and we say we are here. We are going to make those resources available. We heard that there were over 50 cars, and now they have dwindled up to 6 or so. And as the minister said, we are putting extra vehicles in this area with effective from tonight, special forces, including POP. And we say we are not going to put them for a week. We will come to the community and talk and agree. They will be in this area until, again, we agree with the community as to when we will be withdrawing them. But with regard to issue of immigrants, I think the minister dealt with it. We'll have Home Affairs to come and take those that are not supposed to be within this community.